If you have hooded eyes, crepey lids, or discoloration, and you aren't quite sure what to do about all that, keep watching. We're going to talk about enhancing mature eyes today. Hi, I'm Barb. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things skincare and makeup for mature women. So today we're going to talk about the best way to enhance your mature eyes. And I'm going to be using 3 colors today, a light, a medium, and a dark shade. I'm going to be using 2 matte shades and 1 shimmer. First thing you want to do is start with a base color, and you want to put that on your eyelid and take it all the way up to your brows. And this is going to cover up any discoloration that you may have to give you a nice smooth canvas to work on. And then we are going to tightline. Before we get going any further with the color, you want to make sure that you're using a waterproof pencil. And I say tightlining because when you have mature eyes, hooded eyes, you don't have a lot of real estate up here to work with. So the best way to get an eyeliner on there without taking up any more space and making your lid look smaller is to tightline. And tightlining is simply putting a liner on that space between your eyelash and your eyeball. You can either lift it up like this, or you can use your finger, or you can just make your eyes real big and run along like that. And you want to bring it all the way down into your inner corner next to your tear duct. And that gives you that definition without taking up any valuable real estate on your lid. And then the next thing we're going to do is start with our medium color first. And this is the transition color. You want to choose a color that doesn't have to be exactly your skin tone, but it should be within the range of your skin tone. Nothing too dark or nothing crazy, like a bright blue or something if you want a natural look. I'm just going to take this right off the wand here, and the shade I'm using is called Canyon. And you want to look straight ahead into your mirror, and you're going to see where your crease is right here. If you have hooded eyes, that crease right there, and right above your pupil, you're going to put a dot right there. And then you're simply going to bring it up and out. Try to avoid bringing it down here, as that will pull your eye down. And then you want to take it into the inner corner, and you're just going to go in small circular motions like this. If you were to put it in your natural crease, is right in here, when you open your eyes, it's not going to show, right? So you want to go above your crease. And then you're going to take your brush that you used for your base color, and you're just going to buff out that top line very lightly so we don't have any harsh lines. Then we're going to go in with the darkest color, which today is Woodland, and we're going to put that in the outer corner. Again, I'm just going to take it right off of the wand, and you can use a guide if you would like. I got this on Amazon for super cheap. You can use a Post-it note, you can use a folded up Kleenex, or you don't have to use anything at all. But you want to think of an angle here. You want to go from your nose to the outside corner of your eye to the corner of your brow, like that. You don't want to go beyond that line there. So this little tool helps you avoid going down too low. The further back you hold your brush, the lighter the pressure is going to be. If you grip it up here like a pencil, you're going to put it on heavier and darker. Hold it back at the end like that, and you take it about a third of the way in on the outer corner like that. Okay, and then we're going to take the lightest color, which today I am using Wildflower Shimmer. You may have been told that you can't use shimmers if you are over a certain age, but that is absolutely not true. You just have to be strategic about the placement of them. And one of the best places, I think, to put it is in your inner corner, because that tends to be dark. This is why you're going to use the lightest color here. And a shimmer just adds a little pop and helps to give a little extra brightness to that area. And with shimmers, you can actually use your finger, or you can use a brush, and you just want to pat it on, keeping it on your eyelid and blending it in with your darker color here. The best colors to use for mature eyes are like light browns and pinks and beiges and light grays. You don't want anything super dark or super heavy if you're going for a natural look for your mature eye. You can check yourself if this is too harsh of a line for you. You can clean it up with your foundation brush, not putting any extra product on it, but just going like this to lift it. Or you could use a little bit of our translucent powder because it does not sit into your fine lines and wrinkles at all. So this would be okay in an area where you have crow's feet. So you could just take a little bit of powder and swoop it up like that to clean it up. Or you could use a very light amount of concealer. You don't want to go too heavy with whatever it is you're using to clean up out here because we do have more fine lines and wrinkles in the crow's feet and all that. So you don't want to accentuate that. Another place where you can put the shimmer for strategic placement is under your brow bone. So I'm going to take just the tiniest little bit and I'm going to put it right under here. That, and then I'm just going to pat it out with my finger. And this helps to draw your eye up and give you that more lifted look. So that is all there is to the shadow part of it. And then we're going to go in and we're going to curl our lashes. Always curl your lashes, even if they are short, because it will help to open up your eyes, give you a more wide awake look once you have your mascara on. And speaking of mascara, I have been warming mine up in my waistband. That's a pro tip for you. If you want your mascara to apply smoother, whichever brand you're using, warm it up. You can put it in your bra, you can put it in your waistband, you can stick it in a cup of warm water, and it helps to melt those waxes in there and it applies so much smoother. So you always want to start with a lash primer. This is called UnderSense Lash Primer, and it helps to condition your lashes, making them less brittle so you don't have as much fallout or breakage. And both the primer and our mascaras contain a lash growth ingredient called Capixyl, which has been tested and shown to grow your lashes by 46% in 8 weeks. It's pretty phenomenal. Our mascara is a cult favorite, and this also just gives your mascara a little something extra to hold on to. And then we'll start with the mascara. I'm using the regular formula today. We also have a waterproof formula. This is not waterproof, but it is humidity resistant, and I have definitely tested it out in humid climates, and there are no raccoon eyes, no smudging anywhere. It stays exactly where you put it. You can back comb. And another tip is if you focus on the outer lashes here, this will help to give you a more lifted look as well. Turn your wand vertically to get those little ones in the inner corner, as well as to go along the top here. And put on your second coat and watch them come to life. I love these mascaras so much. Absolutely incredible. And then I like to use a lash comb on mine. Looks like this, just to separate them. If you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I will make sure to get right back to you. If you have a suggestion for a video you would like me to do, leave that in the comments as well, and I will look that over, and I will catch you next time.